Did you watch the Martha Stewart documentary?
Yes.
Okay, it's so good. And like I didn't like first of all, justice for Martha. But like that's when you know she really made it. The SEC cracked down on her for like lying to the FBI, first of all, and then for like what, $40,000? And like not glorifying kind of what happened to her, because obviously that really sucks for the first female self-made billionaire to undergo that. Yeah. But it's just like the goal is to make it, and if that is a byproduct, then so be it.
They're called reply girls.
You had mentioned I was on a reality TV show on MTV, and I didn't tell anyone about my background because I was afraid that I would get my offer rescinded from work, because, you know, obviously Goldman and Bank of America is very uppity up and very corporate. Yeah, like they didn't want me, you know, taking off. I was on a dating show. I was literally on a dating show called Undress, and I, you know, removed my clothes. I wasn't naked, but I removed it. And like, I'm already used to being half naked, right? Because I compete in pageants. So I was Junior Miss Texas when I was 18. I was Miss Manhattan in 2017. I was Miss Mission Philippines in 2022. Wow. And all of those require a bikini portion. So I had this like gap of like, okay, I have to hide my pageant friends and my pageant community from my boring corporate life, and then vice versa. I couldn't tell people at work that I worked, in my free time on becoming Miss America. So I had this duality of personality, and this is the first time in my career where I'm actually able to be myself. And I think it's actually embraced that I put myself out there and continue doing pageantry. So I'm actually very happy about that bridge and that change of where I was before, because it's so tiring keeping your lives separate and who you are separate as well, you know? I literally changed my name whenever I went on that TV show because I was so afraid. I was so afraid that I wouldn't get a return offer at my job. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go as, I actually changed my name to Katie.
Oh. Princess K. And I have like emojis after it, like the crown and the nails. So I have ex-girl dev, TikToker, TradFi convert to DGen girly at emojicoin.fun, at Icania Labs, at Bear Baddies, previously software engineer and sales at Goldman Sachs.
It takes a certain kind of person to want to compete in a pageant because you're putting yourself out there, one, and then you're asking to be judged. But it's not even that aspect that I think was really impactful for me. I think it was really just my own experience and what I can learn from myself, because it has actually done wonders for my self-esteem. Like if I'm surrounded by beautiful, like 6 foot tall, like models, like real models, and I'm competing against them, if I'm constantly comparing myself to the way that woman looks or how big her boobs are or how white her teeth are, I'm not going to be as confident as I need to. And the thing that allowed me to be successful is just focusing on myself. And I think that's one of the main things that I take away from the pageantry system is like, okay, like I know how to have blinders on. I know how to focus only on myself because, you know, it can be really difficult to be around, you know, that kind of environment. But it just depends. Are you going to thrive, or are you going to let comparison to every single person around you affect how you're going to perform or how you view yourself? Someone reached out to me for a training competition, probably because like they're like, oh, this girl sucks. Like, let's get her in. I was like, okay, fine. And I got invited to do a training competition. They set me up with a coach. He was terrible. He literally said on like his first line whenever we were training together, he was like, I don't trade, but I would just like long Bitcoin. I was like, okay.
What was the timeline of this trading competition?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also didn't tell us when the trading competition started. Oh. So I found out through social media. I was like, wait, should I be putting in my trades right now?
Tough.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty tough. So there's
a little bit of a disorganized industry.
It was, yeah. I mean, like,
ADHD. Everyone here has ADHD. It's fine.
Yeah, we're all in well, ADHD, and like we lack communication skills sometimes, but it's fine. I found out that I needed to start trading in this competition. Yeah. And so I guess I did what my coach said, and I, instead of like allowing myself to like panic trade, I just tried to like open the positions and then like not look at my wallet. And so thankfully I didn't get liquidated because then I would have lost, like, some people lost over 100,000. Yeah, that was a fun time. It was a fun time. I made some money off of it, but actually I think there's going to be a big trading competition that I'm going to be a part of. I can't drop the alpha yet. I would look at emojicoin.fun. We can't tell all the details, but I'm like really excited about it.
Thanks for coming on Fly Girls.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. Thank you for coming down here and allowing a space for us to just be ourselves.